How you doing?
This is the team captain, Team ToooBananas. You may have saw at the beginning of this video there was 3 deck profiles. I'm going over 3 deck profiles that are using the 7-drop Bardock and explain the different builds behind them. 2 of them are the same leader, I believe, and one of them is Khalifa. So starting off this deck profile, Khalifa, she drops Friday. Technically today, I guess. I picked Khalifa because she's a strong leader. She allows you to self-awaken and it buffs everything by 5,000, which is pretty nice because it makes your small things a lot bigger. And she awakens, same thing, draw 2 cards, and when you attack, draw a card. So I have the, first off, the 10-drop food in the deck because a lot of people are running the Apes or some kind of Goku Apes or some kind of Goku deck. This card's a really good combination because it basically makes your opponent bloodless, basically. So basically bloodless their entire hand and board for 2 turns, and anything they're going to draw realistically. That's good. And double strike allows you to finish the game off. Next is the Scientist Foo, because the 1 mana, draw 2 cards. Since these are only black cards, it's really easy to actually go through your discard and things like that. Next, 4 Trunks Bridge to the Futures, because this allows you to get your sands out, and it's literally look at the top card of your deck, sand, put it in your hand. So 4 of them, and screen charge mana if you don't need it. Next is 4 Saiyan Teamwork Combos, strong card, the whole Veggie engine, everybody knows what it does, top 10 cards, pretty dope. I run 3 of the Gotens because apes are a thing and other veggies are a thing and other 3 lowers are a thing and blockers are a thing. So this allows you to snipe the thing away, even though your opponent doesn't play anything small. If you're going against Mass Sands, perfect, just charge this card, who gives a fuck. Next is the 4 Unstoppable Khalifas. Another card allows you to self-awaken if you need to, a little bit faster than you would, because the other regular normal ways would take a couple of turns, but this allows you to do a little bit faster, and it's a nice strong card. 4 kills because it does critical damage and allows you to maintain a good hand size. 4 Vados Divine because you need your super combos and fucks robots. Next are 4 basic pseudo super combos, strong card. I love throwing this card in decks just because why not? If I can fit the card in, why not use it? 4 Flying Nimbus, because usually I run at 3, but running at 4 just so I draw it more often, and if I do charge it once or twice, I still got 2 more, so it's not a big deal. 4 Planet Vegetas, but if you don't want the Flying Nimbuses, you can always throw in like a Battering Laser too if you want to, it's not a big deal. 4 Planet Vegetas, that way you can search out your Veggie engine, and yeah, it's really what it's for, and your super combo, and the yellow card. So, 4 Bulmas, usually charge fodder, allows you to draw a card, and it allows you to charge if you need to, or next your yellow target discard. 4 the Striker Bardock, because it feeds 2 cards to your discard and it's a dual attack, so it's nice. So usually if you're not going against yellow, what you want to do is swing at this card, it untaps itself, and then play the 7-drop and basically pass everything. I'm not a huge fan of the 7-drop because it's basically a dead card next turn, so you have to make sure you're going for the kill. So there you go. And then I only run the 6-drop because it's as a variant target to summon, because it's a blocker, double strike, and it locks down your opponent's leader card, so basically they can't attack with their leader next turn, and you can block stuff at 25,000, which is better than regular 20,000 8 blockers. And we might as well get a little bit of advantage off the Planet Vegeta. This deck's a little more aggressive and will kill your opponent a little bit faster. It does have a late game option like the Foo, super aggressive because everything's constantly getting pumped and swinging in. Pretty good defensive options. This honestly is probably a little more consistent than the other ones because it has a Veggie engine, because the 7-drop isn't the greatest, but I built this deck because someone wanted a variant of this deck, and so I built this one. I think it's very similar to one of the other guys that he built, except for, I believe, a different leader. I don't remember the exact leader he used. Maybe he just used Khalifa. I don't super remember actually. But I like this deck because Khalifa is awesome, and she's a new leader, so why not throw a card that no one runs into a new leader to see how it runs. But yeah, this isn't my favorite build. I don't know, it kind of is, kind of isn't. I don't know. I like Khalifa because she's awesome. Maybe that's why it's my favorite. But the next build is the Son Goku build. Look at the top 10 cards of your deck, select the Bulma. So we have actually a good amount of Bulma targets. We have 10 Bulma targets, so it's pretty nice, getting constant advantage. I run the blues in there because more Bulmas and allows you to thin the deck out a little more, so with Sacred Guards are pretty good. Then the Awakens is pretty good, it taps shit down, get 2 mana. So usually you should be able to get the effect off of Son Goku to get a lot of Bulmas in your hand, so it's a lot more effective. And the being able to lock down one of your opponent's good cards with the Ape is pretty dope. It sucks at our targets, but it is what it is. Two Mass Saiyans that we have removal, double strike, two Foos so you draw more cards. Pretty solid card, honestly. I love the Scientist Foo. Three Bulmas because I don't really need more than that, and the Whisk Sacred Guards are just a card to play while you're waiting for you to play your other stuff. You know, pretty nice. Four Boos so you can charge them and use them if you need to. Four Beans because I'm a huge fan of Bean. The Whiz Coercions, they could be Nimbuses if you want them to be. It's not a huge deal realistically. I only chose the Whiz Coercions because just a little more blue in the deck. You can always swap out the Nimbus if you want to. It's not really a big deal. This deck is not my favorite one. This is a decent one. It's just another option you can use for it. Or you can swap some things around, like drop Explosive out, drop one of these out, drop one of these out, and three Nemesis right there if you want to, just a variant. Sacred Guards is pretty dope. Can't be hit by like things that pop back to the hand. It's like, basically it's pseudo-indestructible. It's a different version of indestructible. Realistically, it's still pretty dope. Super combos are pretty nice. These Bulmas are really good for removal. Tap something, swing at it. So basically it's like your Go 10. Play this down, tap something, and then fucking swing Goku into it, kill it. 4 Youthful Bulmas, draw a card, yellow charge. I chose 2 of these because I only run very few Saiyans that are 3 or lower. So I chose 2 of these and 2 of these. So these could summon these explosives on Goku's. That way I can kill your opponent's cards, but I still have the draw. You know what I mean? Because realistically, I'm not gonna have 4 and 4, so just be realistic about it. 2 and 4 is a pretty good ratio. 3, it's not opening Goku's because to help Soul Awaken, people usually will attack into you because you're not really a threat. And if they don't, you can get a shit ton of Bulmas out and just have hella fodder. 4 Bodarks because you know what I mean. You need to see this card, and 3 of these. That just the way you see it. And in case you charge it, the first time you see it, not a big deal. This deck isn't super bad. It's not the most consistent because the 7-drop really you have to play to go for the kill, which is why I'm not a huge fan of the 7-drop. But I do like him because it's kind of cool, I guess, kind of fun. Definitely not the best in the world. Yeah.
Getting into this version of Goku, it's a bit different than we probably saw. It's a little more defensive. Aspect where I don't know. It has differences. It doesn't have one that's blue, but it has 3 of the Argolobies, 4 Coercions, 3 Nimbuses. This build is a little more defensive, but honestly, it's not like, you're not running from Goku, you shouldn't really need him realistically. Because you just save your Goku for the shoot dashes, 2 for 2. It's not bad. This build is more defensive and it's easier to get to that point, but like, all you have is 7-drop to really do stuff with, which is like, it's still fun though, getting the Bulmas out and really building your stuff up. I'm not a huge fan of this build, just because the more I play with this, the more I'm not a huge fan of 7-drop, just because like, I don't know, it just getting better. It could be better. It's only going to be capped out, so you gotta play this good game or try to effect again, which honestly, if you can double something, it's pretty dope. For one turn, another turn is pretty cool. Which is actually not hard with this deck. But, but it's still unoffensive. It's like it's easier to get to 7-drop, but it's like less effective when you do get to it. So you get nothing. You should have a bunch of defensive cards and shit. And you gotta attack it a little more, so it's playing down with 2 lower luck. It's not bad. It should just be upgraded in my opinion. It's fun though. You're using a 7-drop, you want to have fun. It's easy, like if you want to just summon 7-drops, I can summon them. It's the build to pick, in my opinion. It's super easy with all these defensive cards. The last build is the Khalifa Monkeys. Pretty dope actually. This is probably my favorite out of all of them. Realistically, because you have 2 mass hands, it can be 2 for you. For the energy boost, 3 senses against enemies, 4 objectives, that way you can go effectively. And you can charge it for the next turn, but discard them for your 7-drop. 4 event bosses, 4 super combos, 2 nemesis, combinations. There's no whiz origins here if you don't really need it. To be honest, you don't. Sure, getting you out your shit pretty fast. Cleaving lets you get pretty powerful because it's 25,000 just base. Which is cool because you realize the mirror match, they're already strong in the mirror match. So, that's up. There we go. 4 of the double strikes, 4 of the criticals, 3 martial units, because you don't results card too much, but twice usually it's not hard. 4 of the Bardogs, 5 drops, so you can play overall and get exactly what you need and 3 7 drops. You can easily replace, if you only like 7 drops, you can easily replace the 7 drops with the 6 drop Bardog Ape, which is pretty cool. But another extra one if you want to, just do what you want to with it. Honestly, really, 6 drop Apes in my opinion or more reliable because the 7 is more of a kill, but if you can't kill them, the 6 drop is fucking amazing. It's double charge 25,000 or 30,000 with your leader, and put your opponent, on top row in turn, so it's like, wow. They can't attack with control. Basically, you can essentially negative a card, and they have less offensive power. So, with the nemesis, they have even less power to attack with, so it's kind of cool. Yeah, here's the builds. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hope you like these. Probably the last few seem kind of rushed, but they're very similar in build anyways, so it's similar fun to actually like go into it. It's pretty easy how to run this deck. Just charge. Don't charge your Ape realistically. You don't really need to charge these. You charge like one of these. You want to use a lot of power that you need. Self-working is good. Yeah, and if I can subscribe, have a good one.